Get that shit. Get it, June. Take a leak. Yeah. Ozroc. Dope.
We are on SCRNSHUTV right now. I am here with Christina out here in Portland, Oregon at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to ask a few questions about the about some scratching. Okay. Now, as far as scratching goes, what do you think about flow?
I think there's two different kind of flows. In my mind, there's like that technical flow and that funky flow. You know, and for me and myself, I'm on that funky flow.
The funky flow. Okay, you say describe that funky flow.
That funky flow is I just feel that beat and my fingers start going, and I just start getting in that music. You know, start cutting.
So what do you think about what you were saying within a 8 to 16 bar segment? You were saying because there's a lot of cutters that I hear that's like trying to do too much at one point in time or whatnot. You say especially during. What do you think about this?
I used to be one of those that would go 16 bars. For sure. I used to be one of those cutters, but now I already know respect, you know, get my 8 bars in, pass to the next person, especially when you're in a session. That kind of setting, you know, you gotta let that next scratch for scratch.
So how long have you been cutting for?
In November will be 4 years.
4 years?
So right now 3.5 years, let's say.
You did an amazing job.
Thank you.
Within 4 years, you were saying, what's your practice schedule like? How does Christina practice? How does Lady X practice?
That's crazy. So I work a 9 to 5. Well, it's like a 9 to 6, and I come home. And my family, they already expected it, so I like to get on the cut right when I get home, and that's where I'm more focused, because I think about it all day at work, so then I'm just like, fuck, I want to go home and cut, you know,
okay,
to get home and I cut. Or with my portable, now that's a whole other story, because I can cut anywhere, anytime, so with the portable, I really try to, I'll take it upstairs in my room, so that I can just hear that right there, just me and the portable, or me and the portable and my daughter, you know, and just up there on the floor, just cutting on the bedroom floor. And I could cut way more practice with the portable, because I can take it anywhere I want to.
So you're saying, where do you like to cut with the portable?
Oh my gosh, my favorite place to cut on my portable is definitely like this kind of setting. If we can get like all the portables together and like Sesh and this kind of setting, true hip hop settings. But what I want to do is cut at Sunken City, looking at Catalina Island, sitting on the edge of fucking LA. And just cut in the sun with the birds, fishing, like, that would be my ultimate dream right there. I'm gonna do it this summer.
I think we could make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it happen, like, you know. Every time I go to LA, I don't have long enough time to go over there and cut real fast, you know. Like.
You need to come down to SC to La Jolla.
I know, right? I want to cut in some fresh spots. Yeah.
That's in the, yeah.
Sorry. I definitely want to cut in some fresh spots like that. Like, outside.
Have you ever had any okay, while you're cutting, you're saying just people walking by, and next thing you know, the random little kid just comes by and decides to cut on your table. Tell me how you feel about it.
Actually, that happened not too long ago at SCRATCHER Portland. The homie brought his kids, and the little girl got on there, and I was like, get it, girl, like, get it. I thought that was cool. Also, a lot of times when I scratch at Scratch Lounge up north with the homies in Seattle, what's up, Scratch Lounge?
Yeah,
Up
Scratch
there,
Lounge.
we always cut after our Scratch Lounge, and we go wherever. Like, we've been to Pioneer Square, we went to the garage, and we have a huge portable session, and all the time people walking by come up and they're can I try? You know? We're like, of course. Or they just want to sit there and see it like, oh my god, that's so cool.
What I'm about to ask you right now is a very important question.
Okay.
What does Lady X think when she flows?
Well, a lot of time when I think about when I'm flowing on the scratch is when I was a breaker. Like, I try to feel that break beat, or you know, I try to feel like what would I do? How would I get funky when I was dancing? And I kind of try to portray that within my cuts. You know, that's a lot what I feel. That's why when I say when I'm a funky scratcher, that's why. Because I feel that beat, like I feel it in my bones, and then I feel it within my fingertips, and I just try to cut that vinyl.
So, okay, now I'm going more into some more inspirational questions. What kind of music do you like?
I like to listen to old school 90s East Coast hip hop. Wu-Tang's my shit, Tribe Called Quest, Taylor Kweli. Like, that's what I like to listen to. Currently, right now, I'm on some like slow hip hop shit, like G-Eazy. Like, you know, I'm totally feeling that flow right now. But if I'm out mixing and I get to mix whatever I want to mix on the turntables, it's definitely gonna be that old school East Coast Wu-Tang shit.
What are your current projects at this moment?
My current project right now is I'm actually dropping an album with my group, Ugly Tarantino. That album, you should be looking out for that album. It's gonna be out here probably within the next month, and we're only dropping it on vinyl. It's being pressed right now. Actually, it's like everything's already been in the works. We're just making the copies pretty much at this point. That's my biggest project what I have right now. The next thing is I have a mixtape coming out, hopefully shooting in August, and my goal on that is I want to get a lot of the Northwest artists that I worked with over the couple years that have been supporting me, and make a compilation record and put it out under the name of Lady X. So that's a project. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm shooting for. I have a lot of the music already submitted. Now I just gotta master it and get it done.
What is your inspiration?
My inspiration is the haters. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. Yeah, I got a lot of haters in Portland, and it's so. And this is where I'm from. Like, I lived here my whole life, but I just got every day, every time I hear something hating, I just gotta make it better and do better. You know, it just fuels me up.
I feel you. Haters eat crocodiles.
Yeah. Do you, boo? Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For real.
Oh yeah.
That's funny though. My inspiration is just to show a lot of women too, like women can do this, you know, women can do this. This is a male-dominated industry, and for a lady to come in here and, you know, just keep working and overcome a lot of obstacles, you know, that inspires me as well, because I have a daughter and I want to show her that this can be done, you know. And when I go to work, and she's like, Mom, you have to go to work tonight? Yeah, mija, I'm going to go to work tonight, but guess what? I'm going to come home with that money. You know, I'm going to come home with that money, mija. Hey.
Okay, last night, but no, I like to ask very basic questions. Especially pertaining to scratch. That's why I asked you some questions. Now, so what advice do you have, you know what I'm saying, for the new scratcher, you know what I'm saying, coming out, and even the old scratchers out there?
Well, for the new scratchers, I would say definitely you have to practice. You have to put in the work. Do your research. Get educated when it comes to scratching, because a lot of the scratches that you're going to come up with are all old school foundational hip hop. You know, and so you really have to do your research. If somebody comes here and says, "Oh, show me what a flare is," if you don't know how to do a flare, that's okay, but you should be able to describe what a flare is if you're gonna be a scratcher, right? So do your homework. Do your homework. Practice. And for the already scratchers that are dope, stay humble. You know, just stay humble.
Out of every interview, there's always something. And you see, especially at the last part right here when I'm asking for advice. Again, from Christina Lady X. Stay humble. Straight from Portland.
Lady X, Portland, Oregon, Northwest. What's up?
Lady X, Portland, Oregon, Northwest. What's up? Lady X, Portland, Oregon, Northwest. What's up?
Well, thank you, SCRATCHER for watching. We are here chilling.
Thank you, Eddie.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have my beer.
Hey!
What's up, Ozroc?
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing, man?
It's nice to meet with the homie from SCRATCHER Portland right here.
Respect to the Scratcher.
Yeah, you know.
Almighty, you know what I'm saying?
What's your what up, Paul Scratch?
Worldwide.
Yeah,
What
Mike.
up, everybody?
You know what I'm saying? Wondercut.
Yeah.
Yo, for real, man. You know what I'm saying? We converging SCRATCHER San Diego and SCRATCHER Portland at this moment in time. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? How did you get with SCRATCHER? You know what I'm saying? How did you make this happen? Deuces, Miss Lady X.
Basically, you know what I'm saying, I just built with my homie DJ Celsius, aka Celly PDX, you know what I'm saying, and you know, he went out to NAMM this past year, and you know what I'm saying, built with those guys out there. I've been holding down Portland for quite a bit, you know what I'm saying, and it just made sense to like make it happen, you know, like at Platinum Records, you know what I'm saying, for the community, all ages. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to Celly PDX for being my right hand man in this out here and bringing the Scratcher to the community with me.
How did you get involved with SCRATCHER?
I got involved with Scratchpad, like, you know, just going to NAMM and building with them. We decided to do a chapter of Scratchpad out here about like 3 years ago. We held Scratchpad down here in Portland for 3 years at Lad's Inn, and then we moved it to the pub at the end of the universe. You know what I'm saying? I got mad love for everybody in the Scratchpad community and the Scratchpad, the OGs. Much respect to the OGs. Selsky, the Android, Mr. B. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in between. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're my family for life. You know what I'm saying? And that's on some real shit, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Scratchpad put the foundation for what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
So I feel you. So you see how long Ozroc been cutting for, man?
Man, I've been cutting since like 92. You know what I'm saying? I cut in my room for like 6 years without showing anybody anything for so long. And I came out to Portland and I did my thing, you know, I got my recognition, and all I can do these days is just give back to the people that gave me an opportunity to shine and do my thing, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to DJ Wicked for always seeing something in me and my art and my craft and the way I do it, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to DJ Wicked.
Yeah, that's real. Oh man, so
Don't call me Israel.
You got involved with
I ain't
SCRATCHER
black no
now.
more. That shit is just a color. It ain't fact no more.
SCRATCHER Portland at this moment.
Yeah.
My personal mission and my vision for SCRATCHER is just to get the community involved. It's an all-ages event at Platinum Records, located downtown on the corner of 2nd and Ash Street. And we have a school called the Platinum Mix Lab. And so, like, my goal with that is to get people that are interested in scratching involved, giving them a platform to be hands-on with the whole art of scratching. And if they want to further their education, we have a school located at Platinum Records called Platinum Mix Lab. But it's all about the community, it's all ages, and we do it every last Saturday of the month with myself, DJ Ozroc, and Celly PDX. And our goal is just to get people involved, man, and it's an all-ages event, it's free. Come to Platinum, and you know what I'm saying, it's at a record store, and so, you know, it's pretty cool because there's a lot of culture that goes involved with that, you know what I'm saying? Like the newcomers are learning about the old ways of DJing, and people are getting to experience the new way of DJing and what's going down with the community and scratching and DJ culture. And so what we offer is, you know, the true school way of DJing, but yet we expand to, like, you know, scratching and other formats of DJing.
How important do you think the basics are, you know what I'm saying, before you start scratching, you know, that?
Man, I gotta really say, like, for a person who started backwards, I started scratching before I started mixing, and then I got into mixing later on in life, but it's really important. I find it very important as I get older and I tap into the culture more, that to really learn a foundation and like what you're really setting yourself out to do. Like, right now there's a lot of up and comers and a new age of DJing, and that's all they know. And so I find it very important, like especially when we do like Platinum Mix Lab, is that we teach people the basics and the foundation of DJing on a vinyl level. You know what I'm saying? Because you get your hands on, you full experience on learning how to blend, mix records, learning how to scratch, and you know, I feel like if you learn the foundation from the beginning, as far as like turntablism and DJ culture, if you are into the digital age, it's going to help you that much more to expand your knowledge into that, you know, the new situation that's on hand as far as like digital music and DJing goes. But the foundation is always going to be like vinyl and like turntables and a mixer, and that's always a good place to start, because you know, you get your hands-on experience, you get to train your ear, and it's going to help you out with anything you're doing on the digital format later on in life.
How important do you think flow is in scratching?
Flow is important in scratching. I'm more so like a fresh and funky cutter. I like to keep it funky, basic. I feel like basic scratching goes a long way, because there's different patterns and then just a wide variety of of ways to scratch. If you can keep it basic and keep it funky, and you move on to a technical level, like flow is important. No matter what, whether it's technical, whether it's fresh and funky, there's like a foundation to your flow. So like any DJ who's out there DJing and scratching, like they'll end up formulating their own flow on the cut. So I think each person individually like brings a whole different avenue to the foundation of the flow and the cut based on like their skill level. So like it's pretty much like on your skill level. Like you can keep it basic, keep it fresh and funky, or you can keep it technical, you keep it raw and aggressive on the new tip. But flow is important in scratching all the way around. You know, you can't just like move a record back and forth and expect that to be like your thing. So you have to be able to know how to like flow in between your basic cuts to your like, you know, your more advanced scratches. If you're more on the fresh and funky side, there's nothing wrong with keeping it fresh and funky. Fresh and funky always keeps it along, it takes it a long way. I found it more than being more technical in our age. Keeping it fresh, keeping it simple, it's a lot of art. A lot of people, you know, especially the newcomers, don't know about that. They know about keeping it technical and all those crazy technical scratches. But people just move back a little bit and keep it fresh and funky. If they keep it to the point where they're getting technical, you know, it's going to make sense in time. So if you're scratching, you should definitely start basic and move your way up to a more complex, more technical level.
Actually, you just knocked out a couple of questions right now. Now, what does Ozroc think whenever he scratches?
I don't really think anything, man. Like, I don't have like set routines. I don't plan anything. Everything I do is always on the fly. Like hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I come in with my crates. I pick whatever music I want. When it comes to scratching, it's always on the fly. It's how I feel that day, you know? So if I feel aggressive, my cuts will be aggressive. If I feel chill, my cuts will be super chill and moderate, you know? So, you know, I approach it not more like on what's really happening right now and the styles that are being perfected now and the way the people are going. I always go against the grain. So like the more like fresh and funky and clean, when I get technical, it's that much better because I get to incorporate all the technical, but also all the fresh and funky stuff. So it makes my vocabulary, you know, sound a little bit more vibrant when I perform a scratch.
Any last words you got to say for the beginner, the pro, scratcher out there?
All I can really say is just be about what you're really doing. You know what I'm saying? Be about what you're really doing. Be about your craft. Be about who you are in the game. You know what I'm saying? We're in an age where it's really easy to portray the DJ personnel. Like, just keep it real, keep it solid, keep it 100. Be a student for life. Treat it like a student. If you perfect a scratch, don't let your head get in the way. Just keep going forward, keep it moving, and like, you know what I'm saying, you're only gonna get better if you stay a student. If you perfect the scratch, you think you're on some other level, then that's where it ends for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you approach it as a student, you keep it raw, cool, calm, and collective. It's infinity, man, where you can really reach as far as like scratching goes.
You know, I love this part because everybody has something to say different or whatnot, but this one, don't let your head get in the way. Oh yeah. All right. Thank you, Ozroc. We are here in Portland, Oregon, and this is the man out here. Come see us. Hey, what gigs you got going, man?
Man,
Here.
you can catch me every Wednesday at Beulaland in Portland with my man DJ Wicked. He's been holding down the hip hop circuit for about 20 years now. We're approaching our 20-year anniversary. So I'm all about the hip hop, all vinyl, and just raw, cool, calm, and collective. You can catch me every last Saturday at Platinum Records, holding down SCRATCHER with Silly PDX. You know what I'm saying? And you can catch me on any stage, any major stage in Portland, holding down Portland's dopest hip hop acts. Ozroc on the cut.
Damn, man, you know, say I appreciate Ozroc, man, for this interview here in Portland, Oregon. Man, y'all need to check this on me when you're saying whenever you get down here. Hip hop living, you know, saying all over the West Coast, north to south, for real. One.
Respect.
Scratch, Renshu.